Get ready for the revolution, the generation evolution. Get ready for the revolution, the generation evolution. And now join Blake, Cristian, and Mark as they have fun going through the crazy wrestling world. Get ready for the revolution, the generation evolution. Get ready for the revolution, the generation evolution. And now let's start the show.
Proud and living out loud.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know why, but I like ladies and I like guys. I realize it's a surprise, but now I see that just me. It's not like I even tried. So if you ask me how I'm doing, here is my reply. You're getting by. I'm getting by. Yeah, I'm letting my vibe fly. Not gonna hide it, not gonna lie. I'm a vibe kind of guy, there's no reason to be shy. My, oh my, it's a fact I can't deny. Why, until the day I die.
Live from the Man and Man Studios in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You tuned in to the Generation Evolution for Thursday, June 25th, 2026. Continuing Pride Week and this guy's birthday week. Oh wait,
Cristian, this one.
Mark is not here right now.
No, he's right here. He's invisible.
He may join us. He may not join us. Who knows what's going
He's
to happen
testing
today?
the real life Harry Potter invisibility cloak right here.
It has been a crazy day. It's been a crazy day in this house today. So
Okay.
okay, I need to explain this song. This is actually from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. This is a song from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. This is Getting By Pete. This song used to be a parody song, and now it turned into a pride anthem. This is the live version from the Crazy Ex-Girlfriend concert that they did when the show ended. I actually popped up on my day list the other day. I'm like, I have to use this for the show. I completely forgot about this song. So I'm going to use it today. So there you go. This is perfect. And I knew you guys had never heard this song before. This is perfect. So perfect way to start the show. And especially because it's still Pride Week here on the show, and as you can tell by the big pride, big banner behind us. So very cool. Well, we couldn't do Pride Week though without one of our people. So let's bring him on.
I'm a true real man, feeling emotion. Get this on the antidote in motion. You listen, baby, no one can stop it. Feminine fire, yeah, I'm the topic.
Let's bring on Jon Parker.
Hello. I'm back.
Okay.
I'm
now
dying.
introduced him. I gotta say, I'm pretty sure I've noticed that I said it every time. But because of what he's drinking out of, it's just a clear thing. So it looks like you're drinking out of complete nothing.
Yeah, I love it.
Look, it's just
So, if you're wondering why I've seen the out of storage, I've had a busy day. But I actually, literally 20 minutes before we came on the air, I just got finished recording .NET Weekly over ProWrestling.net. We did an almost an hour, 40-minute show, which kind of put a bit longer if we didn't have the tech issues at the beginning. But it's going to go up sometime today. Probably, I'm not sure what's going to drop first, this or his show. I'm not even sure because he's currently doing the TonyCon media call. So I'm not sure which one's going to drop first. But that's what I've been doing all morning. So just go listen to that, and we had a lot of fun over there. But yeah, go listen to that. We previewed every single solitary show coming on this weekend.
Whoa.
In an hour and a half.
Why?
In an hour and a half. So
I can answer that because it's him.
Well, that and because Jason Paulo runs ProWrestling.net, and they have to cover it all, and his normal co-host is on vacation, and he needed a co-host, so I stepped in. So,
I couldn't do it because currently, as of recording, it is the hottest day ever in June in the history of records.
I've heard that. I heard about that actually on a podcast. I listened to a podcast called Relatable with Bradley Rose and Sophia Rose, and they were talking about that on their podcast about how fucking hot it is out there.
It's oh my god, I'm dying. I'm in a tiny room with a computer going and everything.
You're through one to Satan's asshole. How hot is it?
It's really fucking hot.
Waiting for Daniel to put Takesha's toe in his butthole.
I'm still not over that line.
We have new stuff on the soundboard. If you've noticed, we have new stuff on the soundboard.
What was she talking about? I'm glad she said it.
Obviously,
Waiting for Daniel to put Takeshi's toe in his butthole.
obviously, that's what she was talking about.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, that classic wrestling tactic.
Say
You
the
know.
words, dumb bitches, and you magically appear.
Okay, I was gonna spit my drink
We
out
have new
again. God
choice.
damn
This
it.
hasn't happened in 2 days. This
So
hasn't happened.
I walked off.
If you had a nickel for every time this guy has spit out a beverage in the middle of the show, I have 2 nickels, which is not a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice in the same week.
It's a bit now. You've got to do it every time.
So here we go. Just so everybody catches up on what's been going on the show. Then we'll get into our normal spiel. Yesterday we sat down with Rich Fan from PW Church and we previewed Night of Champions and Slammiversary. Tomorrow we will have. I sat down with Nate Lindbergh. I actually also did that yesterday, but it's going to drop tomorrow. And we previewed NXT, the Great American Bash. That's going to drop tomorrow. So you're looking for NXT chatter. That's tomorrow. You're looking for WWE and TNA. That was yesterday. So listen to those shows and watch the shows. I only have to say that because we are on YouTube, and a lot of people will see AEW and just watch this show. So I just want to clarify that. That's what's going on this week on this feed. So there you go. Just wanted to catch everybody up on what's been going on here. So
Then again, there's not going to be a TNA soon. Oh, that's controversial.
a lot going on. So I just wanted to clarify that. So let's get into the show and let's finish up this whole thing this week.
What's topic? Where's it going? Mark will probably be confused and Cristian will give him shit for it. It's the question of the week.
So we started this week, started yesterday's show with the question of the week, and we've already answered this question. And so did Rich Fan, and also Nick Lindbergh with his answers tomorrow. I'm going to make a nice little montage for social media. But John, I throw it to you. Make your perfect breakfast sandwich. Go for it.
This is perfect for me as well because ice cream is my favorite thing in the world. So I was like, yeah.
Especially right now with the heat.
Absolutely.
Oh,
I didn't even think about that when we asked the question.
Yeah, it's perfect timing. It's making me really envious though because I haven't got anything like that in. But this is tough for me because normally my favorite ice cream is the mint choc chip, right? Because I'm weird.
I love mint chocolate chip. I love mint chocolate chip.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? It's amazing.
I'm
But
not a mint guy.
I would rather have the mint on its own though. I wouldn't put it in an ice cream sandwich. I think in this context, for me, it's quite straightforward. For me, it's the white chocolate cookie with the strawberry ice cream.
Wait, I think that cookie on the left there. Nobody seems to know what it actually is. This one over here, number one, the first one.
Isn't it a Snickers?
I don't know what it is. Nobody seems to know what it is.
Or it could be actually. It could also be one with like nuts, like an almond.
Or
Yeah, it's the weird picture. Nobody seems to know what it is. So there you go. We'll take it.
I'll say it's white for the purposes of this because I think a white chocolate cookie with a strawberry ice cream is a nice combo, and then you can add the chocolate sauce, so you've got like all the different chocolate in there. I think that's a nice combo for me. That's
I'm
you go.
sorry. I'm
This is
sorry.
the messy one too. The messy one, the
I'm
best.
Oh
sorry.
yeah.
The accent with the sauce.
You made me sound like a New Yorker there. What the hell?
I've been in New York. You definitely don't sound like a New Yorker. I've been in
Exactly.
New York recently.
If anyone knows about New Yorker,
Yeah.
I was just there beating them up. I was just there. As a matter of fact, another story that came out yesterday's show, Rich Fan was in New York for the Knicks parade. And we talked about that on last night's show. So if you're doing listen to that, that's on last
Oh,
night's
there you
show.
go. Yeah.
But anyway, so I just found out when Outsiders tickets are going on sale in Milwaukee. So we just got that news a second ago. So we want to go see the Outsiders, and we just found out when tickets go on sale. The individual tickets go on sale. That is for Demandy just now. No.
You're like, I'm busy. You get on it.
No. It's not till October. We just need to put the date on the calendar so we know when the tickets. That's all. The tickets don't go on sale at the end of October, but we just want to have the dates so we know when they're on sale. But we want to take him to see the Outsiders, and it's in Milwaukee, so we want to jump on it.
Of
We're
course.
like,
Yeah.
let my friends know.
So.
I'm busy.
all right. So that being said, let's get into this. I got some fun stuff for us in, of course.
You have entered media mode. You have entered media mode.
I just realized I'm in the wrong setting for my screen here. I forgot to pick my setting. I forgot to pick my setting. There we go. That's better. That's better.
That's
No,
more
it makes nothing to everybody listening, but like I forgot to put it on full screen to make my life easier to look at stuff. That's all. This makes my life easier. So I forgot to do that. So anyway, we have technically it says 4, but it could equal 5 because one's 2 different clips. One's 2 different clips. But we'll start with this. I saved this because we knew we were doing AEW today. And you know how we always like to play random covers of songs?
Yep.
So we always hear. The last one we did was when we're talking about the Joe Hendry, Logan Paul song. We had all the random covers of that randomly.
Okay.
This popped up on my TikTok and my Instagram of a really interesting cover of Will Ospreay's theme. It's not the Mexican thing. Don't worry about that. Not that guy. It ain't that guy. But it's still a nice little cover. So I wanted Christian's opinion on this cover.
And I want to hear elevated in Mexican
But it's
format.
not that. But it's
I
not
really
that.
want to hear
Because
that.
if it was that, I would have displayed it. If it wasn't that, I would have displayed it. But this is a different version. But I wanted your opinion of Will Ospreay's theme.
Rising up to the sound of your name in the crowd, crying out for the revolution. Make your way to the crowd and remember that time. Calling out for an evolution. Looking out, you have found that you're making them proud. Elevated, elevate me to the sky. Whoa, we're so elevated. Elevated, elevate me to the sky. Whoa, we're so elevated.
Christian, what do you think?
I'm pretty sure the style they're going for is some kind of Assassin's Creed style theme, which works for him, but does not work for the theme.
Okay.
It does not work for the theme at all.
All right. I saw that and I'm like, I need to hear Christian's reaction to this because I was mixed on it
it's
personally.
good, but
I
it's
saw
just
John
not-
jamming, but I wanted.
Yeah, well, I mean, I like the song anyway, but like, I thought that was
fucking
good.
banger.
That was really good, but you couldn't use it as an entrance. Like that
No.
wouldn't work for a rap. But it's
Oh,
good
yeah,
to
well,
listen.
no,
You could use it as a promo package.
Yes,
that would be
yes.
cool for that. You're right.
You
That
could
would
use
be
it as a promo
especially
package.
for All In, especially going
But
into
for
All
an
In.
entrance, not
Perfect.
But an entrance, no.
By the way, for those who don't know, that song was the inspiration for the name of the show. So Elevated was the inspiration for the name of the Generation Evolution podcast. So
I
there you
actually didn't even know that, and I've been coming on here since day one.
go. And that was that literally. I was trying to pick out a name for the show, and I was jamming music, and then that song came on randomly on my day list, and I'm like, there it is. There's the
There
title.
it is.
There's our show. There's our show title. There it is.
Well, you know what? Nice one, bruv. Nice one, bruv.
Oh,
But like, I was so happy. Like, I figured it out, and I texted him immediately. Like, what do you think of this name? What do you think of this?
And I was like, why not? But no,
So,
as a fan of Will Ospreay's theme, it's amazing. It could work for a promo package, but for coming
promo
out,
package, I didn't even think about that. I
but
was
coming
like,
out
really,
from
promo
an
package.
entrance, not there. No, it would not
Yeah,
work.
yeah.
Especially because the crowd's so used to as a regular one. It's like changing Trick Williams' theme. You can't do
You're
that.
not wrong. You're not wrong. And if you want to hear a song with Trick Williams, you go to yesterday's show because that was now Rich Band's theme music on the show. So we changed Rich Band music yesterday to Trick Williams music yesterday. So
Or to put an AW. What's the AW
comparison,
Yeah.
I'm not even sure. I love Ospreay's music so much. I can't even compare. Actually, you know what's fun? AEW, to their credit, has finally narrowed the point of hitting the music perfectly. Like Omega had that lately, where they're waiting for all of a sudden Omega music is like, oh, Omega, here comes Kenny, here comes Kenny. I heard that actually did that during Dynamite this week. I'm like, there comes Kenny, here it comes.
But, okay.
I've always been a big fan of the music because I love the guy who does it. What's he, Mikey Ruckus?
Something like that, yeah.
And I miss WWE. Like, obviously, I don't see a lot of it. these
WWE's
days, but-
music is getting better. It's actually
Yeah,
getting
but I
better
miss
right
the days when they had like a guy doing it. You know, like Jim
now. They're
Johnson.
getting
back in
better
the day.
right now. The music's actually getting better now.
The thing with Death Rebel, for the longest time, all the themes sounded fucking different. All the same. They
No,
sounded
I
all
love-
the same, and the only difference was the Titantron.
I will say this about, by the way, Chad Gable's new song. People were complaining about it, but then Chad Gable actually loves the song. And now he's trying to get people into it, and nobody wants to boo Chad Gable right now. So like, nobody wants to
The
boo
thing-
him right
okay,
now.
someone legitimately said his theme is generic superstar number 5.
But then, actually, no, if you listen to the lyrics, it fits him so
Oh,
well.
no, it does.
fits him perfectly. If you listen to the lyrics, it fits him
It's
perfectly.
it's funny when a wrestler insists on using a theme and nobody's into it. Like, remember when
Well,
Mina
actually,
Shirakawa
you're
changed the
right.
theme for one day?
If someone's going to make it work, it's going to be Chad right now.
Mm.
This is post El Grande, and it's the perfect time. If he's going to try to get something over, now would be the time.
But I'm sorry, the American Alpha theme will forever be the best theme.
I know,
ever.
you love that song. Okay, let's move on. So this is next section is called
For no reason, it goes hard.
Darby being Darby.
Oh God.
And I didn't know I had 2 videos in my files till this morning.
Oh
when I was
God.
going through.
I know. I can probably guess the kind of thing we're in for now.
Well,
Wait.
one has sound, one doesn't. So we can.
I want to, John. What do you think is gonna happen?
He's going to do some insane thing that probably should have killed him and would kill anyone else on the planet. He's going to jump off something big. He's going to fall off something big. He's going to break his leg. I don't know.
Here's the first video. There's no sound on this one. I thought there was sound. There's no sound, but here's the first one.
Here we go. Gee, whoa, okay, not as crazy as I thought though. Not as
Hey, there it is. Wait, that's the first video though. That's the first video. The second one is crazy.
That actually looks like fun.
It does look like
Yeah. I would maybe do that.
Well, we can talk over it because I can play it again. Yeah. Whee! And he just dives into the water. That actually looks like fun. That sounds like something he would do on a daily basis. That's not
That
fun.
also seems like the safest thing he's done.
Well, want to jump to video number 2?
Yeah.
Oh God.
The fact that he's wearing a harness should say a lot about video number 2.
You.
Oh no.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I think that's the craziest thing I've seen him do. More than climbing bloody mountains.
Well, apparently that set a record for most flips doing that. Apparently he's done that before, and that was he set a personal record for most flips doing that.
Oh God, that's horrific.
That's 7.
I mean, if he likes it, go ahead and do it, man. But I don't get it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna play it again. I'll mute the volume, but yeah, you can see him. This up. Apparently, the number you heard was him counting 7 revolution hitting the water.
Yeah, that's 7.
So that's what that was. So that was Darby being Darby. And I didn't realize, by the way, when I was going through my file, that I had 2 different videos of Darby being Darby. I was saving for this show. Because of the AEW theme.
I mean, he's one of a kind, genuinely.
How is this man can probably survive being shot?
I'm convinced he's half cyborg at this point. I'm really
You could probably chuck him off a building. He's like, okay.
So
he would do it. Yeah, he would do it.
So
I mean, can we count how many times he's been thrown down the stairs?
At least. So next video. This one John did send me, but I already had saved. I already had it saved. I'm not even sure if we're allowed to play this, but I'm gonna play it anyway. If we have to cut it, we have to cut it. But I'll find out later when I upload the show. But so for those who don't know, actually, John, could you explain this whole prime minister thing to people that don't know?
Yeah. So our country's leader, I won't get too political, but most people think he's been terrible. He's not really done anything. So he's had to resign. But the way it works here, you don't vote for a person, you vote for the party. So the party is still in charge, but they need to appoint a new leader who will be the new prime minister. So.
Got it. So prime minister, and then WWE was in London this past week. By the way, no SmackDown spoilers because I have not seen anything, so don't SmackDown spoilers.
My friend went and he didn't spoil it yet, so I can't.
I've been avoiding everything, and I'm going to watch it Friday. Watch it normal Friday. This is the last 3-hour show because they're going back to 2 hours next week. This is the last 3-hour show of the year.
Good. So, I don't think any wrestling show should be 2 hours on a week.
That's 3 hours. 2 hours until January. Then January they go back to 3 hours. They did it last.
It didn't. It's never worked in history to me. Like
WCW
ruined it.
3-hour SmackDown. The only thing I say, at least it's SmackDown. Because SmackDown at least is on Friday. We take our gummies during the show. We're high end of the show. I don't mind SmackDown being 3 hours. Raw being over 2.5 hours is a bit much for me. But SmackDown, I don't mind. I'm just saying, as someone who watches the show every week, I don't mind SmackDown being 3 hours. If it's going to be a show, let it be SmackDown because at least then I'm home and I'm high. The problem I have with 3-hour SmackDowns is catching up with a missing episode. I still have not watched the episode from when we were in New York. Because we were in New York, and I was at a Broadway show during SmackDown. We got back, and we were hanging out with a friend, and Mandy had to go to bed because she was running a 10K the next day. So we never watched SmackDown when we were in New York. And when we got back, I didn't have time because I wanted to watch Tony Awards, so I never had a chance to watch it. So I listened to an audio review of it. I never watched it. So,
this is my problem. I was behind with AEW till today, actually, and I was at work, and I just had it playing. I thought if anyone says anything to me, I don't care. I need to catch up.
That's the realest shit I've ever heard.
But anyway, back to what we were talking about. WWE was in London, and Danhausen did this.
I have an idea. Danhausen heard there's a job opportunity. I have an idea. Danhausen heard there's a job opportunity opened at 10 Downing Street. How do we feel about Prime Minister Hauser?
Yes.
If you don't, you are cursed.
I love the one pyro. I love the single pyro.
Incredible. And also, at this point, I mean, you can probably relate. Our politics is so terrible right now. I think he would be the best candidate for the job. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh, trust me, we're well aware of our politics here. And
We're not far behind you, don't worry.
I try to stay we try not to stay away from it, but I will say the midterms are coming up, and thank God for that. Living it that midterms are coming up. So, and he gets the vote in the midterms. He gets the vote in the midterms for the first time. He turns 18 on Saturday.
Awesome.
By the way, John, he turned 18 on Saturday.
That's crazy.
Think about that sentence. Think about that sentence.
Also, though, now everything's great. 18's amazing. There you go.
But think about the fact that this guy turned 18. Like, that's insane, right?
And I showed up on the. When was the first time I showed up on the podcast?
2021.
Wow.
But anyway, let's get back to this one last clip. This is it. So I was all done with the show, and then the making of Dynamite happened.
I know what this is going to be, I think. Yeah.
And I had to include this because it made me laugh way too damn hard.
I looked away right as he fell.
This is how Dynamite started. By the way, the best part about this clip is that literally I had to cut out the TV 14 rating. That's how early in the show this happened. So here we go.
What are we doing here? Let's go.
Oh wait, I love Moxley in the background bouncing on his own, which is the
incredible.
Like, oh, this was literally me, my first cross country meet.
Some people might be like, "Oh, that ruined it." No, but for me, that makes me like him even more.
Can I say something? I'm going to jump back over to our normal camera because I have a theory that I didn't even get a chance to talk about on that weekly. Go ahead.
It's just a theory.
I have a theory. So a lot of people have been comparing this whole storyline to all right, I thought I might turn off this whole storyline to Rocky 3.
Oh, okay.
But I think that's because there's a lot of men that watch AEW that don't know otherwise. You know what this feels like to me now with Ospreay and this whole thing? This feels like the B plot in a romance comedy, in a rom-com. This feels like the B plot in a rom-com because everybody has changed for the better, but they don't want to. Like everyone who Death Riders is changing for the better because of Ospreay. Because Ospreay is like the light, and everybody loves it. And he can't be a bad guy now. He's such a light, and Moxley's changing. Everyone's changing slowly, and because and then you know, think about it. Ospreay went off and got married in the middle of all this, and he's just like a happy person. He's talking about his wife.
He's constantly talking about him and his wife together.
We talked about that last week's show. We talked about last week's show, and then when Moxley. As the person is changing me on Ospreay, I've noticed that actually the last bunch of photos Renee put up, where Moxie's actually smiling in photos now.
I really like it as well because usually in wrestling, of course, most of the time people turn face out of nowhere. They just turn face and you have to accept it. This actually feels real.
Yeah, but like I say, it feels like we're in a B plot of a rom-com. Like the B plot. We're like
Mox and Ospreay just kiss, damn it, kiss.
Like, actually, I mean, a perfect example. I don't know if you've watched Off Campus on Prime Video.
No.
I recommend it, by the way. Fantastic show. But anyway, I do highly recommend it. Great show. I've been obsessed with it. I have to rewatch it. I haven't had a chance to rewatch it. But in that show, the background is all the hockey players, and you can see them changing as our main characters are becoming better people. You can see them changing in the background. That's what this reminds me of. As the Death Riders are changing, as Ospreay is changing Moxley. Like, and that's what I feel like this is. Like, it's subtle, but it's there.
If you notice, they don't. I know they still attack people, but like not as often.
No, and the only one that's really been the heel is Yuta because everyone still hates him. But other than that, Pac goes against Darby. Even Shafir was getting cheered.
Yeah.
Well, after Shafir was telling people to put their toes up people's assholes.
Waiting for Daniel to put Takeshi's toe in his butthole.
There you go. What? You're trying. I need to know what she was thinking when she said that. What the fuck were you trying to say?
I kind of like the way she went from being like bad at promos to be. She's still not good at promos necessarily, but now she's just so unhinged that it makes
exactly. It's awesome about it.
It's like, what is she talking about?
So, all right, okay, I'm gonna say something a little controversial here. I'm over the Forbidden Door gimmick. I am so over this gimmick. I am over it. I'm so over it. And by the way, we're going to talk about AEW from Indoor now, but I am so over this.
What a
gimmick.
transition.
Like, I'm over the gimmick. I'm over it. Like,
I get you because I love the idea, but I think they've fallen into a problem where it's a yearly thing and they almost like forget about it until a month before, not even a month before.
And they drop both storylines for no reason. Like, that's the problem we have. And also, and this thing I brought up on when I was over on That Weekly, I was up to Jason about it because he brought it up in his audio, so I brought it up to him. It doesn't help that the IWGP World Champion, Yota Tsuji, wants nothing to do with this. So he's not going to come out for it. If Kyle Newman was still champion, he would have probably came over. But because Yota Tsuji is champion and Kyle Newman is killing with an injury so he can be in the G1, neither of your main eventers are here.
That's also the thing is, that's probably another reason why they put it back on Tsuji.
Yeah,
not have it for here.
Well, Newman got hurt in the match against Tsuji. Yes. He got hurt. But like, Yota Tsuji doesn't want to come out here. He has nothing to do with this. Was there a reason why? He doesn't. He thinks he thinks AEW treats New Japan as little brothers. It isn't like that.
They kind of do. He's right. Like, and I love AEW. They're my favorites. You know that. But he's kind of right. They just steal all the talent.
He doesn't have to win the title in January, so it doesn't help that the IWGP champion has nothing to do with this.
Well, and also it doesn't help that they have all these great title matches, and they're always great matches. Has a title ever gone to the other promotion?
No,
I can't recall it. If it has,
what them do is have I think Mox dropped the belt to Naito right before the G1. Right before Mox was doing the G1.
He already had it. No one has gone into Forbidden Door and won the title from the other.
No, that's what happened. Mox was champion.
Yeah.
Naito won the belt back from Moxley because Mox was not going to be in the G1.
Would a technicality be Ospreay versus Omega with the UK championship kind of?
Maybe
because technically at the time Ospreay's in New Japan.
That might be the only exception. No, you're right. That might be the
exception. And Omega was in AEW.
Yeah.
That's the only. It's a technicality, but it's a correct.
That one world title match, title change. That's about it.
That's it. So, and I can't. I mean, I'm going to spoil it. I can't see these changing either. So Well,
let's get into it. Let's start on the buy-in, and then we always say because we're doing this before Collision airs, and I avoided Collision spoilers. So, if anything is added to the buy-in, we don't know about it, and this probably going to be a shit on the buy-in. And I'll be half paying attention because I'll probably be watching NXT. So I'm just being honest here. I'll be watching NXT during the buy-in. So.
I'll let you know what you missed. I'm sure
I'll have it on. No. My whole plan is, here's my plan. I haven't said this on the show yet. This is the plan for Sunday. TNA starts at 2 o'clock. I'm going to have TNA on. I'm looking forward to the anniversary. I'm watching the anniversary. And then I'm going to have the TV next to it. One of our screens from down here. It's going to come upstairs with me. And I'm going to put Prime on one of these TVs. And we're going to have AEW running on one of these TVs.
That's a good idea. I like that.
And then we'll jump over to NXT over here, and we'll keep AEW over here until NXT is over, and then we'll move it over to the main TV. That's our plan. That is our plan because, as I said before, we work on Monday, so it's not like we have Monday as an option to watch the show. You know what I mean? So,
and I'm sure we'll get a match with Big Boom AJ against one of New Japan's best.
No, no.
It's gonna happen. They're gonna feel the boom in Japan.
Where's the...
We've got to see the Rizzler one more time, right? And that other kid whose name I forgot.
Are you going to waste my fucking time again? Are you going to waste my fucking time again?
Anyway, back to the buy-in. We do have a match announced. It is the AEW. Come on the screen. There you go. AEW Women's Tag Team Championship match. It is the Man Dominion, Megan Payne and Lena Cross versus Thunder Rosa and Olympia from CMLL for some reason.
Hey, it's Mom's favorite wrestler.
We don't. There's no chance in hell they're taking the belt off of the Man Dominion, or our friend Bethany might riot because of her love for Megan Payne. So
I've started really liking Megan Payne. To be honest, I've started liking Lena Cross a lot as well.
Yeah. Our friend Bethany's got a massive crush on Megan Payne. So
I can see it. Well, somehow she still with Joey Janela? She was. I don't know.
I actually have no idea.
He gets the ladies, that man, doesn't he?
It went from Penelope Ford to Megan Payne. I have no idea how he did that. But that's that. That's obvious. Okay, let's get to some matches that actually some might matter. As Mandy put it, this is the most forbidden doors of matches on this entire show.
That's why. That's why you're right. That I'm kind of we're all over the gimmick a bit because most of them aren't forbidden door matches.
Yeah, this is the most forbidden doors of the matches. It is the Young Bucks taking on El Sky Team, which is Mystico and Masco Dorado. By the way, Mystico technically works at AEW too, representing CMLL versus Unbound Company, Shingo Takagi and Titan from New Japan, and apparently they're the only ones from Unbound Company that want to make the trip over. They're the only ones, because there's like 50 people on that damn thing, and this is the only one that wants to make the trip.
They should have fought the Don Callis family then, 50v50.
Well, that's a whole different thing.
Dear God,
Don Callis family a little while. Don Callis family a little while.
Isn't Unbound Co. Suji's group, right?
Yeah, well, obviously Soda's not coming out, so like, he's not gonna come. So they said just Shingo and Titan. So that's what we're doing here. What do you think? Who's winning this one, John?
Well, the thing, although this is the most forbidden door of the matches, it also is the one that, like, well, I don't know, anything could happen here. It doesn't really matter who wins. That sounds awful, doesn't it? But so I'm gonna say this is one they're gonna throw a bone to New Japan.
Really?
Because they're not going to let New Japan win half the other ones. So I think they'll let them.
There's one match at least in Japan will win. We'll get there.
There's one. But most of them.
The only thing I will say is I can see El Sky Team winning because Mystico technically works at AEW. But also the Young Bucks, depending on what they're doing at All In, I can see them wanting the Young Bucks to win this. Depending on what they're planning for All In. Are they going for the titles? Are the New Day coming in? Like, what's the plan for All In?
That does make a difference because, like, let's be honest, it's weird that the Young Bucks have just been thrown in.
We'll get to it in a few minutes. But,
it's weird that the Young Bucks have just been like thrown into a match at this. Yeah. This is like their
I feel like they're only on this because of the Young Bucks. That's why they're on the show.
Yeah.
Christian, what do you think?
Give it to the Bucks.
To the Bucks. But yeah, I have a feeling that because Kofi and Austin Creed, they can't make their debut until July officially.
True, and apparently it's a foregone conclusion.
I was talking to Powell about that, and he said pretty much they're coming to AEW. It's obvious they're coming to AEW. And
they'd be stupid not to, really. Yeah.
I expect a Young Bucks match against them pretty much All In.
Which is going to be really fucking good.
Unless they make a whole big thing for the title. They can also make a big ladder match for the titles, too. You never know.
Or have a ladder match, right? But make it Young Bucks, them, and FTR.
FTR taking a break, they said.
FTR you say that. They say
that. No. They have legitimate... Remember, one of them had legal problems and all that kind of stuff. Remember that? Yeah. Like, they're dealing with legal issues and everything.
Wait a little while, though. Imagine that.
For All In. I expect them back for All In. I really do expect them back for All In. Moving on, AEW Continental Championship. Jon Moxley is defending against the Ring of Honor World Champion Bandito, but Mox did not want the Ring of Honor Championship, so it's just for the Continental Championship. There's no reason to take it built on Mox.
Yeah, why would you take it off Mox in this random match?
I'm excited for this match, though. I'm excited for this match. This match is going to be good. But...
Well, that's the thing with all the card. All the matches will be great. That's not the problem. Yeah, Mox will defend, won't he? Like, there's no way.
Yeah, it's obvious.
And they seem to treat Bandito a little bad sometimes. Like, Bandito, you can take the pin. Doesn't
matter.
What
was that promo about where they set this match up? That was an awful promo by Bandito. And I like Bandito promos out usually, but that was an awful promo. That was so bad. He sounded like a child. Like, what was that promo? Like,
it wasn't great.
So bad. Moving on. We have the AEW World Tag Team Championship. You asked about the tag champions? Here you are. It is Adam Copeland and Christian Cage. I refuse to call them Copeland Cage. Versus the Dogs, David Finlay and Clark Connors. I will say this. I wanted to enjoy this feud, but I have not been enjoying this feud.
Same. Why?
I wanted to enjoy this. I was looking forward to it when they first attacked them, but I have not been enjoying this ever since.
Yeah, the Dogs have been like comedic,
which is not their style. And like they're trying to be like, we'll do the 5-second pose. They don't even. As Mandy made it very clear, Mandy said it perfectly. They are Edge Christian fans from the 90s because they're actually perfect age range. Reject the age. They're that perfect age range. They grew up with Edge Christian, so they got the ability to work with them. So now they're just doing whatever gimmick they did as a teenager.
Yeah.
That's part of this. Like that's all this is.
It's what they were doing, like when they were fighting their friends in their bedroom.
And the problem is, David Finlay and Clark Connors would not fucking work. That doesn't work for them.
No, it does not.
Especially from New Japan. Oh my God, Forbidden Door.
Oh no, but they're not even working Japan. They work at AEW now. That's the problem.
I was going for the joke.
Yeah.
Because in New Japan, they were completely different people who just did not give a fucking killed everyone.
David Finlay as global champion was fantastic. Like I thought he was great. You know,
To be honest, for me, this has been the only misstep so far for them in AEW. Though I think maybe they're trying to just show range or whatever. But it would be better if Cope and Cage did what they do, and the dogs were just the dogs. Like that would be a more interesting clash, really.
Yeah.
It'd be a good match though.
It's gonna be fun. But I have a feeling they're doing something with Copeland and Cage at All In, some big match. There's gonna be some big match at All In. Something big. I don't know what it's going to be, but something big's gonna happen. And also, I've been hearing that they're gonna finally, Copeland will officially be retiring in September.
Oh.
So,
Christian probably never gonna retire. He doesn't have to retire.
There's too many mothers out there for him to get.
Well, we joked. We actually did it last night on the show. Last night, we actually had a Father's Day message from Christian Cage last night. So, as Christian told everybody who has deadbeat dads that they can actually, they wish him a happy Father's Day and he'll be their father.
That's actually nice of him. That's nice.
Fantastic promo. It was fantastic last night.
And are we all in agreement they're retaining?
Yes, I believe so, right? Yeah, it's obvious. It's obvious. It's the problem with this card is too predictable too. It's way too predictable too. So, all right. IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship match. This is one of the only Forbidden Door matches we have. It's Shota Umino, who just won this damn title, versus Pac from the Death Riders. Just obvious what's happening here, right? It's obvious.
Yeah. If I was booking it, I would have at least one shock in here and have Pac win, but I don't think they're gonna do that. I think
Shota's in the G1, so they want him to have the belt in the G1. So that's
exactly.
So
yeah, Umino.
But yeah, so
again, this will be an amazing pairing, though. This will be a banger.
I hope it's gonna be good. I hope it's gonna be good. Personally, I hope so.
I look forward to it a lot. You know, I always love Pac, not just because he's English. You know.
Not just because of it was, not just because of him. But then we move on.
Everybody says, Tekla, why do you always call people dumb bitches? I would love to stop calling people dumb bitches, but there are just too many dumb bitches in AEW.
So Tekla is defending the AEW Women's World Champion against Stardom in general. I mean, no, against Starlight Kid. Starlight Kid.
I say the words dumb bitches, and you magically appear.
But,
I love her so much. When we lost Tony, I was so sad, but we've got Tekla now, so it's okay.
I will say something here, though. So I tried to explain this to Jason Powell earlier because he didn't understand what this is going on. The clip they keep showing of her, the old clip, not the new one, but the old clip they keep showing of Tekla attacking the owner of Stardom happened on WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah.
And I watched that show. It was the first time I watched the Stardom show. And that happened on that show coming out of intermission.
It was great as well. It was really good.
They're not bringing that part up. Like I'm not bringing that part of this up. But this is I know Rich Fan last night was talking about Starlight Kid to me, saying this is gonna be awesome for Starlight Kid. She's an awesome wrestler.
Absolutely.
But there's no way in hell we're taking the both of Tekla. That's the problem.
No. Again, if I was booking it, this might be another switch I would do because it'd be exciting. Then Tekla can go to Stardom for a little bit and try and get it back. Exciting. I don't see them doing it though. Tekla is too hot as well.
What about you, Christian? Do you have anything about this? Because this is so weird.
All I'm saying is the Tekla thing Stardom is dumb bitches. But you know what? Here we are.
By the way, I was told by Mandy to make sure I bring up that she hates the whole spitting thing. She hates that whole thing. She hates it all. She hates watching someone spit on stuff. She hates being spit on people. She hates all of that. So despises it with a passion.
Some people pay for that privilege. You know?
And Mandy hates it. Absolutely. So
I'd let Tekla do that to me. It's fine.
No surprise at all. I'm not even surprised by that statement.
Bring it on, Tekla. Come on.
Moving on. Kenny Omega representing the Elite versus Zack Sabre Jr. representing TMDK. I feel like this is called we need somebody. New Japan, we need somebody. We'll send you Zack Sabre Jr. We'll send you Zack Sabre Jr.
And you know these two guys are going to work well together. They can both, they both know the style that they're going to, because Kenny will probably be a bit more technical with him because he can do that. He just doesn't do it all the time. So
I hope this is a good match. Oh, dear God. What's interesting about this match is that I don't know what's going to happen. This is like one of the more unpredictable matches on this entire show. I don't know what's going to happen. I think you almost throw a bone to New Japan and have ZSJ win this. That's what I think you should do.
No,
Christian,
I should see every single One-Winged Angel get countered.
Oh, yeah.
Is it submissions?
We never get actually hit, but it's always countered like what Jack Perry did when he faced Kenny Omega.
That'd be
No matter, it never got hit until the final, very end of the match. But this time, it would never be hit.
That's an idea. I like that idea actually a lot.
I'm into
I like
it.
that idea.
It would never be hit, but you can never say that Zack Sabre Jr. would have survived it at all.
Because he never got a chance. He never got a
V
chance.
triggers can be hit, like everything can be hit except for the one-winged angel.
I like that idea. I like that idea a lot actually. I didn't think about it.
Also,
Great
you can
idea.
only imagine the submission Zack Sabre can pull out of his ass when he out of a one-winged angel.
Yeah, and by the way, Zack Sabre does have the rule that if he doesn't tap out after 7 seconds, he's gonna hit a flag and do hold.
Yep.
That is his rule.
If he can,
Yeah.
But that is the rule that Zack Sabre always says. If you hit the move, if you don't tap out within 7 seconds, he's gonna do the move.
if he can get a good a new grip on it. Because sometimes
be intriguing. See what happens there.
Some submissions he does, there is no physical way that body can bend that way to get a submission.
So you're saying ZSJ wins?
Yes.
Okay. There you go.
I agree. I think he wins. Because especially because Kenny's got this weird thing going where it's like, oh, has he lost it? You know.
Yeah. So
he's old.
the next pay-per-view is in Canada, so we'll see what happens with that pay-per-view. So Redemption. So, all right.
Which one?
This match is no, because I don't want this to be the main event. So I refuse to call this the main event match. I refuse to call this the main event because I don't want it to be.
Oh yeah, because they're calling it triple main event. I'm like, that doesn't exist. You can't have 3 main events. There's one.
Double main event.
Even then, I think the main event should be the main event.
Yes.
For instance, SummerSlam is 2 nights. You have 2 main events. WrestleMania has main event, 2 main events. For this show, you should have 1 main event, and it should be Ospreay versus Swerve. That should be the main event of this show.
You can't do a triple.
The only thing I would agree is with what's not a double main event, but like a runner-up main event.
Maybe
I'll give that.
But like this show should be Ospreay versus Swerve, and then everything else underneath. That's what the show should be. But
The only time I'll allow it is a retirement match. Then you can call it a double.
That's different. That's different. Well, even then, you can pay an retirement main event to the show.
yeah, true.
So there you go. So that was Tanahashi, and that was the last hour of that show.
Tanahashi.
Anyway, steel cage match, and I have no idea how the fuck we're gonna pull this off. It is a collaboration. I'm gonna read this entire thing as I read. Here we go. It is a collaboration. Mark Briscoe and the AEW Trio Champions, Orange Cassidy, Roderick Strong, and Kyle O'Reilly. The AEW International Champion and the New Japan World TV Champion, Hinoki Katesha from Hantai in Japan, and Darby Allin versus the AEW Men's World Champion MJF and the Don Callis family, which is the AEW TNT Champion Kevin Knight, Kyle Fletcher, Jake Doyle, Hinoki Katesha, and Andrade Idolo, who's also representing United Empire in Japan.
Time. You said Takeshi twice.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I mean Okada.
I
was going to say, wait a minute.
First, and Andrade Idolo representing United Empire in Japan.
How you know?
What the fuck is hell happening here? What the fuck is happening? This match is so stupid. Why are we doing this? I forgot. If Briscoe's team wins, he gets a title shot, which I'm going to assume is going to happen at Beach Break in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I'm
probably.
assuming that. Because there's no way in hell you're having a pay-per-view with MJF versus Mark Briscoe. There's no way in hell that's happening.
No, like we would like it, but the majority.
That's never going to happen. That's never going to happen. But here you go. This is obvious as Mark Briscoe winning this, and this is going to be a massive clusterfuck. And how the fuck are you going to do this match in a normal cage?
I don't know. I'm genuinely like interested. How are they going to fit?
No. That's what she said.
Oh, she said.
That's what she said.
Oh.
I
feel tactless then.
Aren't they going to use that cage?
I say the words, dumb bitches, and you magically appear.
Aren't they going to use that cage they use for Tanahashi's last AEW match?
Maybe.
Like there was no. It was like
that
around the ring.
I forgot that existed. I actually forgot that existed.
It wasn't like a WWE cage. We're all forgetting there's 2 different types of steel cages.
But in AEW, I don't know. I forgot that existed in AEW.
It's more of a Hell in a Cell without a roof.
Thank you. That's exactly
That's
what
more of a Hell in a Cell without a roof. But like
that would make more sense. Yeah.
That does make more sense. If they do that, then this makes sense.
It's the TNA steel cage match. Jesus Christ.
TNA, to their credit, does do lethal lockdown matches, which is 10-man tag matches. They do that all the time.
They do, and it does work.
I hope we get one of those. By the way, we're going to lockdown in August. I hope we get one of those at lockdown. By the way, I hope we get one of those.
That'll be great. That'll be really good. This will be really good. I think I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be crazy, isn't it? You're going to see Darby do something absurd.
Darby's going to die. He'll come back to life on Wednesday.
Yeah. He'll jump from the rafters of the arena or something.
For no reason.
He'll jump from the arena.
Yeah, yeah. Jesus. Look, we're joking, but he probably will. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I've been liking the turn from Kevin Knight because I'll be honest. Before,
Oh no, I love the Kurt Henry, but
Yeah.
did he stop being a Timu Carmelo Hayes? Can we stop doing that? Because it reminded me this week. He looked like a Timu Carmelo Hayes.
I can see it. I can see it. You see, when he was a face, this sounds really. I'm not being mean. I wasn't interested in him because I love Speedball. I only cared about Speedball. Since he turned face, I'm like, oh, okay. Sorry, heel. He's got something to him now.
But the
I like it.
the jet does his thing. And the jet's got to win. The jet.
It really reminded me of the Rock.
Yeah.
Constantly, the Rock says. I'm surprised he hasn't said the Jet says.
I'm waiting for
He
it.
probably gets sued by the Rock. But apparently, I saw that Mark could try to join us for the last couple of matches of this.
Oh.
But yeah, the jet's the only one coming down with it. The only one coming down. It sounds like the fucking replacements. The Clippers flanking in the replacements.
Well, also, I'm liking this story where they seem to be planting seeds for the Don Callis family. Finally, they've expanded too much now. Like this crap.
And Andrade, obviously, this is obvious. Andrade is going to be the one that cost them to this match.
And I think some of them are getting annoyed with the Jet.
But Andrade is going to be the one that cost them to have this match. And
How you know? How you know?
How you know?
Mark's
here.
I love the way he
people
got
on the audio side. The people on the audio side, Mark just joined us. Just so you know.
So I love the way you got how you know over without even trying. Like it wasn't even meant to be a catchphrase. It just said.
But yeah, we're on the steel cage match. Who do you think's winning this thing? Team Briscoe or Team Don Callis of Death?
I'm gonna go with Team Briscoe because I think Team Callis is going to self-implode.
There you go. Yep.
And here's my question, and hopefully someone comes up with a good answer. But is it me, or is AEW talent heavy?
Oh yeah.
That's an interesting question.
I mean, that can be a good and a bad thing. It's like double-edged sword, isn't it?
I mean, I get it that you want people and you're interested in people and there's injuries. I get all that, but there comes to a point where, example, Don Callis family. Do we need like 10 or 15 members in a faction?
I just gotta step in real quick. Motherfucker joined for 2 seconds and he's going on the whole thing already.
He's been sitting on that.
I mean, and if you're gonna do something and build a faction,
Mark is going off on a tangent.
Make it manageable. Don't have 15, 20 people in the group. Hell, God. Not a faction.
Hell, God.
It's not a faction. It's a takeover.
Technically, it's a family, not a faction.
It's a family?
It's Don Callis' family.
Yeah.
So they bring
Think of it like Bobby. Okay,
go ahead.
Here. Think of it like Bobby Heenan.
Got it.
He had a lot of people. The same thing.
I
legitimately the same thing.
Yeah. Up to
What's the difference?
Yeah.
What's the difference? It's literally the same thing.
Which one
Don Callis has more bodies.
How do you know? How do you know?
How you know?
How you know? How you know?
Wait. Hang on. How you know?
I might be too white to have said that, but it worked perfectly. I've been too white for that.
That's got to be a new soundboard thing. You have to get him saying how you know.
How you know?
Like I said, I might just be too white to say that. But there you go. Christian's got the soundboard. No. Christian, give me my phone back. Give me my phone back.
You can see the cracks happening within the family.
Say the words, dumb bitches, and you magically appear.
I'm gonna make that a thing on my Instagram page. I'm gonna play that and then Mark will hit in a frame.
I'm sorry, but the T-shirt was way over the top.
All right.
Let's go take the soundboard.
Please don't. Let's
No,
move on.
no,
We
no,
have
no.
2 matches to go. We have the Owens. All right. We got the Owen Hart Cup final for the women. It is Mercedes Moné and versus Maya World. By the way, I just like to note that both the people are in here because of injuries. Mercedes took Willow's spot, and Maya World took Saray's spot. So that's how we're here.
It's a replacement versus a replacement match.
Pretty much.
The replacements? Like the football?
I just made that joke a minute ago. I just made a replacement joke. You can't have that. But anyway, I don't. This is a weird match for me because as predictable as the main event will be, this is the most unpredictable match for me because I have no idea what they're going to do. I just don't see. How did I wanted Mercedes versus Athena in the final? That's what I wanted personally. And the fact that it's my world, and they have this whole story, and the whole story is based on the fact her brother died. That's creepy as fuck to me, in my personal opinion.
No, I agree. I think
Her
that
brother passed away. That's how she ended up here.
the problem is, like, if Mercedes wins, you know, I like her, right? I know a lot of people don't. I like her. If she wins, people are going to complain. But if you give it to Maya World, it looks like a pity thing.
And then, do you really want to do Maya World versus Tekla at All In?
It'll be good, but
It kind of would be a different experience.
It's a weird one. It's a weird match to me.
But here's the
But maybe this is the time to push somebody new.
Yeah. And it can fit into Mercedes losing her mind because she keeps like talking to herself and stuff, doesn't she?
And I do love the idea of Mercedes and Athena tagging together. I love that idea so much.
Yeah.
Like, that would be awesome. As heels and be a heel team. The problem is they have heel tag team champions right now. But like, I would love for them to be a team.
But then if they give the win to Maya just because her brother died, that's bad taste, really. That's like
Also
that's not
true.
good.
Also, just they need more stories. I'm hoping if they do give Maya the win, then they have more time to give more story to get to All In.
Yeah.
The other thing is, if Maya wins, she wins on her ability.
Yeah.
And I think that's what you got to capture.
And also, if she ends up winning and she's also pretty much going up against Mercedes and Athena on the outside, that actually makes Maya count even stronger.
Good idea, actually. Yeah, perfect.
How about that?
Because you've got if you put Maya over, like, you've got to really emphasize her ability. Really, like, she did it against all the odds, kind of thing.
Right.
Exactly. That's the only way you make it work.
The Cinderella story.
Because the obvious is Mercedes, but Mercedes is finally a heel, by the way. They finally came back. She's finally 100% heel after this week, but I appreciate that.
Okay, so I'm going to throw out this question.
Oh God.
Oh, no.
I'm not going to offend anyone, but if Mercedes loses and doesn't get the one,
Waiting for Daniel to put Takeshi's toe in his butthole.
Oh, it doesn't do with anything. Go ahead. Go ahead.
and Mercedes loses,
Wait a second. Let's discuss it.
I'm not sure how much time she's got left on her contract. But,
She just came back.
okay.
She just
I
came back.
see
Okay.
myself in you.
So if she
and
doesn't,
I love me.
That wasn't me on the record.
do you see her getting pushed down to like Ring of Honor?
No, I do not at all. Mercedes is here. I know you don't like her, but you're stuck with her. You're stuck with her. Like,
I'm stuck with, no, the whole world is stuck with
no,
her.
people. Problem is, Mercedes is very half and half. People love her, people hate her. I know you don't like her, and we know this. We all know this. You have this blind hatred for Mercedes. We all know this. It's like my hatred for Roosh. It's the same mentality.
Yeah, I loved your comment. I posted mildly saying a negative thing about Roosh, even though I love him. And you were right there in the comments going, I hate this guy. Screw him.
I should read that, actually.
Wait, hold on. Actually, speaking of that, John, do you have that one wrestler that you just hate?
Yeah, it's a great question, actually. Blind hatred. Blind hatred for somebody.
Wow, there's got to be one. I don't know. I struggle. I'm too nice. I don't mean that as a humble brag. I mean it to my detriment. I'm too nice. I'm sure there is somebody. I'm really racking my brain to think of who. I like Mercedes.
Cody.
I love Roosh. I think he's amazing. I'm going to go through while you look for that thing. I'm going to look at the.
So
roster.
John posted a thing. He pretty much said, "I love Roosh. He's a great wrestler. I never want to make fun of somebody's accent." And he started making fun of his accent. And there's people talking about him. And then I was in a mood. I was in a mood.
Oh my god!
And this is exactly what I wrote, word for word.
Okay.
Rush is an annoying fucker with a terrible attitude backstage. And I'm still pissed at him for the shit he pulled in Ring of Honor, especially not losing the title with any respect in front of the camera or backstage. His catchphrase is stupid and legit makes me roll my eyes. And I even make fun of it at this point. He's not that good a wrestler either to make up for the city attitude. But don't worry, the bull will get the stupid horns.
You'll get the horns.
Oh my lord!
But you know the criticism I had of him, a guy I love, right? I love him. But my criticism, and again, I hate making fun of someone's accent, but it's because of his accent. His catchphrase comes out wrong. He keeps saying the horn, and he's saying if you mess with the bull, you get the horn, which means, you know, you get the horn means you get turned on. So it's a bit weird. He keeps telling people, like, you know, if you mess with me, you're gonna get horny, and it's a very strange thing to say.
Anyway, do you have an answer to this question, Bob?
About
Sure it doesn't mean a hole.
Yeah. Do you have an answer to the question? Do you have a wrestler that you blindly hate?
I'm looking at the AEW roster. I'm at J, and I haven't seen anyone yet I don't
It
like.
doesn't even have to be
Anybody really?
Any wrestler.
There's got to be someone out there. There's got to be. Who's
Don't think
the
about
most? Who's the most hated? Let me look at a list. Most hated wrestlers.
Don Callis. I'm sorry.
Don Callis is not a wrestler.
He was.
But he's not right now.
I love Don Callis. He's amazing. He's one of my favorites.
And he's a great manager. Like, he's a great manager.
Okay, here you go. No, there is someone from back when I actually did watch WWE. Always hated Randy Orton.
Ooh, that's a good ball.
Never liked him. Found him the most boring wrestler and character I've ever seen in my life. And that's really rich of me to say, because I bet if I got in the ring, I'd be 10 times worse. But you know.
There you go. Although I like to thank this guy for giving me a clip for their vacation week. You gave me material for vacation week.
I never got it. I don't
even
know.
realize you just gave material for
What'd I do?
vacation. But by asking that question, since it's not time sensitive, I can air it during our vacation. I can post it during our vacation week.
I'm looking at another big list here. Who else? There's no one else really. Like, I don't know. They're all cool. It's just him.
What did I do? I don't know. What did I do? So, all right, let's get to our last match. We have one match left. It is the Owen Hart Cup final for the men. And it is Will Ospreay versus Stuart Strickland with Chris Nana, who, by the way, I love coming out with the headphones down. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
On Dynamite this week. Well, apparently those are Chris Bay's things now. That's interesting to me. I saw they were advertising it later. But
oh, that's cool.
This match is going to be fantastic, but as I told Cristian earlier today, this is the most predictable match of the entire weekend of any show. Like, there's no way to hell Will Ospreay loses this match.
And if he loses, then God help us all.
I would actually like him to lose because it would be unpredictable. But he's not going to lose. He's going to win. Of course, he's going to win.
But he is the main event of All In. He is the main event. So, like,
he absolutely will be.
You had to get there somehow, and this is how you got there. And
the only other way he can make it the All In if he gets under MJF's skin, and then MJF gives him a match without realizing.
Yes, but that won't happen.
But it has happened before.
Yes, but for this case, though, the whole part of the Owen is to main event All In, and this is it. This is the main event.
So my thing with this match in particular, you got Nana that's on the outside. Who do you see that basically counters Nana?
Oh, you have someone from the Death Riders,
right?
Probably Mox, or Danny Garcia. Have Danny Garcia come out because he's the one that's been like his buddy, pretty much. He's been like his buddy,
like his training buddy.
Yeah.
Can I see a dance off?
No, we're not doing a dance
off.
Oh
hell no!
What's wrong with the dance off between Danny Garcia and Prince Nana?
That's not
I'm
gonna
into
happen.
it. Hell yeah, let's do it.
No, because then Mox is gonna punish him with 100 push-ups or something. That's how that's gonna work.
Is that Danny Garcia
because Pac will come out and drop him on his ass.
To me, one of the most interesting bits of this match is going to be how it ends. Like, as in, like, what are they going to do? There's bound to be some shenanigans, I think. And then maybe the Death Riders have to help him overcome whatever they're doing. You know, there's going to be something happen. That'll be what's more interesting than the actual outcome.
Oh. All right. Well, then we're just all unified here that Ospreay's winning, right? That way?
The whole show's pretty predictable.
Sorry, if you're hearing dinging, I'm getting a work message for finishing up a work message that I've been waiting for 2 days. I've only got an email that I'm waiting for 2 days.
Typical.
After we're done with this, I gotta send an email and after we're done with this. If you're hearing dinging in the background. But so that is Forbidden Door, and this might be the fastest preview we've ever done because there wasn't a whole lot to talk about. So
yeah, because there's not much storyline to a lot of it, is there? So we can't even really go through most of them.
Yeah, it was just by far the fastest we've ever gone through a show, which is good for me because I've been sitting in front of this screen for 2 freaking days at this point.
That's because I think most of the storylines are continuation.
Even then, though, there are no stories. As we were saying before you got down here, before you got down here.
Here's a match with no story. The Bucks for that's the most
the
Forbidden Door. Forbidden Door is the Forbidden Door matches. So, okay, on that note, let's get out of here because I have to finish my work day and I'm tired because it's been a crazy 2 days.
And I am literally melting to death in the hottest day ever in history.
What's the temperature out there, buddy?
I'm suffering. Because we don't have aircon or fans.
Okay, we're going to close out with...
the temperature says I'm suffering.
We're going to close out with a cover of Stand Out from the Goofy movie. This is Joshua Roberts doing a cover of Stand Out, which I found randomly. I figured, why not? We'll close with this today. But let's get to this. Let's start with the sweaty one. John, go.
Yes, I TMI, I am very sweaty. If you want to hear me when I'm a bit less sweaty, you can listen to my podcast about Batman.
No promises, though. No promises.
No problem. Well, I mean, to be honest, I'm sometimes secretly a bit sweaty. I just don't let the listeners know. It's yeah, I keep it undercover. Sometimes I record in my underwear and they don't know.
Waiting for Daniel to put Takesha's toe in his butthole.
Sometimes I put Takesha's toe in my butthole.
There you go. There you go. Anyway, John, go.
Yeah, I did Batman it. There you go. Listen to Batman it about Batman. If you want to listen to my other show about Miami Connection, I can't even continue with that. That's too perfect. We finished him off. He's never going to be able to come back again after that.
You can't breathe? You can't breathe? Here, let me help you.
On that bombshell, if you want to hear my show about Miami Connection, here you go, Miami Minutes, put that on. Listen to that. It's an 80s movie. If you want to hear my show about the punk musical, Hedwig and the Angry Inch, I've got one about that. Hedwig Inch by Angry Inch. I'm struggling to get through these plugs. I'm trying my best.
Focus.
Oh, jeez.
And John, you're just glowing in
Go ahead, John. Finish up.
I did Hedwig. We've done that. Check them out. And I'll also plug my local wrestling company because I'm wearing their basketball thing. TNT.
Perfect.
There you go. Give them a watch.
Perfect.
I won this in a raffle at the show.
Why is it so much louder?
You got really hot all of a sudden.
That's good.
So, all right. If you can get to your point, go ahead.
If you can speak.
Okay, ready?
Yes. Follow me at the Villain City 67, the Villain City Ani.
Someone grab your nuts.
I'm worried, John, if you got really hot all of a sudden. Okay.
Please.
Go ahead, Chrissy, go.
Follow me at the
Pop at the Villain Zane Riley.
No. It's follow me at the Villain Zane 67, the Villain Zane Riley on YouTube. I've been playing Red Dead Redemption again recently. Please join me and my friends. It's gonna be a great time. And also, Takesha's his toe's gonna be in some of that.
Oh my lord! I just realized I never put the notes up for that because I know he's gonna be here. But if you can do something, go.
Warning.
We did. It's come on. Come on. We gotta go.
All right. Hey, if you want to rate, review, and talk to us, leave a comment, bad, good, indifferent, whatever. We'll reach back to you. You can catch us on iHeartRadio,
TikTok, by the way.
YouTube, Spotify.
I think we're good.
Are we on the gram?
No, we're just
Just go.
On social media platforms, that what?
And you really want to find us? We're at Generation Evolution 001.
Do not forget the 00. Get the wrong goddamn show.
And don't put your big toe into Takesha's butt.
Okay. You can find me at apologies76.blogspot.com. You can find all my podcast appearances, including my appearance today on .NET Weekly, which will be on that website as soon as it posts, which it might be up there by now. Who knows? You can also find my side project on TikTok, which is Delivering the Glory, which we were going through championship games, and we're currently in 1998. Talent Files, where we currently are at this point. And boy, I'm gonna be happy to get out of this era right now. But that's where we are. That's that. We'll be back tomorrow. Let me get the graphic up for tomorrow's show. Tomorrow, where is it? Tomorrow's show. There it is. Tomorrow, Nate Lindbergh will be here to talk about NXT Great American Bash and a full talk about NXT on tomorrow's show. So come join us for that. That being said, thank you, John, and this has been a clusterfuck ending to the show. But thank you, John, for coming on.
It wouldn't be a show with me if it wasn't.
Exactly.
Waiting for Daniel to put Takesha's toe in his butthole.
And thank you all for watching and listening. I'm like, say your name.
Say your fucking name.
I'm Mark.
Thank you. And you've been listening to the Generation Evolution. Have a good day, everybody.
I'm confused. Was it the left toe or the right toe?
One of each.
We'll see you in the stands, people. It's a piece of cake. So this is
to put Takeshi's toe in his butthole.
Thank you for joining us inside the generation evolution. We'll be back next week.
Thank you so very much. Goodbye. Mwah, and good night.